Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and film my October favorites, and I kind of did not keep a running tally of things that I have been loving this month, so I kind of had to sit down and really think about what I've been loving. I've got a lot of stuff in projects, but that doesn't mean I haven't been loving those things. So it's not like some project panners get kind of stuck using products that they may not necessarily like. I truly do like most all of my project pan items, but that being said, I tried to not choose very many of them as my true favorites, but a lot of them I have chosen for my projects. Sorry, this eye. A lot of them I have chosen for these projects because I truly do love them and I want to enjoy using them. So I'll just go ahead and get into the products that I have chosen for my favorites. And the first, I'm going to reach over, I'm sorry. So the first few products that I've been loving are two mascaras. I have been loving the Loreal Collagen mascara. I really love how voluminous and kind of fanned out my lashes look with this. I feel like I look like I have doll eyes when I wear this, especially on my lower lash line. So I really enjoy this because I feel like this makes my eyelashes really pop, or my eyes really pop, because my lashes are, well, bam, they're out there. The other is kind of a surprise to me because I thought it was kind of going dead on me, and this is the MAC False Lashes Waterproof. And I kind of gave myself a little bit of a break from this for a little while, and then I went back to it, and I really have been enjoying what it's been doing to my lashes, so it's not as dead as I thought it was. The next favorite I have is a lip combo, and this is MAC's See-Through Lip Glass, and this is in my Love to Project Pan 14 by February 14th, and this is my MAC lipstick in the color Feed the Senses. And a little sneak peek here, because this is in my 6 by Christmas project. I am actually wearing this combo today on my lips. The lip gloss has kind of faded a little bit. They were a whole lot glossier, but I love this combo. I love this lipstick by itself. This is okay by itself, but it's a really great topper. It's sheer enough, but it's also a little bit nude enough to kind of lighten up a lip color, and I really enjoy this combo. My next favorite is kind of not a surprise to anybody, but this is my Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter. And I will try to swatch this, but I don't know if I'm going to be very successful because of the lighting out here. But I'm also going to give you a swatch. I have given you a swatch of these in another video as well, but I'm going to give you a little swatch of the lipstick and the lip gloss. So this is the highlighter, the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is MAC See-Through Lip Glass, and this is MAC Feed the Senses. Got a little makeup wipe here. I've really been enjoying this highlighter, and I'm just going to try and see how much of this I can get used up, so I'm really focusing on using that. Another product that I love is the MAC Vanilla Pigment. I use this primarily as a highlight. I love it primarily as a highlight. And I'll go ahead and show you that on my hand. I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture, because the reason why I really love this, not only as a highlighter, but as a highlighting product that is actually a dupe for what was my favorite highlighter of the moment last month, and that was Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow, the Metal Crush eyeshadow, and this is a dead on dupe. So I will insert a picture of the dupeness that I found with this. I think I even have a video so that you can see the light and how it really is still a dupe in all lights, not just in, you know, a snapshot of it. So, but that's why I really love this. I love it as a highlight on its own, but I also love it because it's a dupe for the Thunderstruck, and I'll show you what happened to my Thunderstruck in a minute. So the next product I have is actually a blush, and I'm going to try not to blind you, and this is in the Tarte Holiday Palette, and this is the color in Prim, and I will go ahead and give you a swatch of this. It's just a really nice nudie pink kind of shade. It just really looks nice and natural and soft on the cheeks, and I really do enjoy that blush. So I have one more non-beauty favorite before I get to my fails. I have never had fails in my monthly favorites before, so this is a first, but I have had some true fails. So I will go ahead and show you my favorite candle this last month has been Season's Blessings, and I actually finished this up. I know it doesn't look like I did, but it will not burn anymore. That's down to the metal of the wick, and it just won't even light anymore. So that's kind of an unfavorite about this, is that it doesn't finish. So I can open this and smell it, but I can't burn it. So it makes me a little sad. I guess I could put it on a candle warmer and get the scent out of it, maybe, but we'll see. I don't really like doing that because I never know when it's done. My grandma said when it stops smelling, but that could be forever. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and show you my unfavorites now, and I have a couple of really bad fails. The sun is going down, so I'm losing light pretty quick. The first one is like a absolute total horrible fail, and this is the drugstore Disney Villains makeup remover wipes, and I guess I should have known better. I mean, they're just a general makeup removing wipe. I should have known better because there's like no brand on here at all. It's Disney, distributed by Walgreens, and I used these one time just to get off my makeup real quick one night. I think I was real tired, and I normally have not been using these at all, wipes in general, and I used this, and like the next day or two I had horrible breakout, like this area of my face, pretty much like everywhere, but it was like really bad, painful, red. And I used one other product around that time that was new, and it was like a exfoliating product by Peter Thomas Roth, and I've used it before and it didn't do that. So unless it's gone bad, I don't think it was that caused it, but I hadn't used it in a while, so it's hard to tell. But I'm just gonna go with these because these are like no name brand. They're pretty heavily fragranced, and they're just not good at all. So I wouldn't recommend these. I thought they were really cute. I don't even know why, because it's not like you're gonna keep this, but they were super cheap, like $2 or something, and fail. So I've just been using this to remove makeup swatches, so I'm not wasting products. Fail that I have is the Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow. As you can see, there's nothing in there, and so this is not a, like, I really love the color. I really absolutely truly love the color of this, but again, I was able to find that the MAC Vanilla Pigment is a dupe. The formula of this particular Metal Crush eyeshadow, I would presume they're probably all like this, but the formula is so soft. This was in my makeup bag, and I opened it, and it was crushed one day. Metal Crush eyeshadows. And so I repressed it, and I was using it, and it was starting to really kick up a lot of product, which is pretty typical after you repress a product. But then it was getting like crumbles, and so I would knock off the crumbles a little bit into the toilet, even though I was wasting product. It was so pigmented that I didn't want to pick that up with my brush and be, you know, I would have looked like a freaking Cullen or something. But I was knocking it off one day, and the whole thing, like, and knocking it off gently, like I wasn't slamming it or anything. I was just, you know, just tapping it a little bit, tilted, not even, you know, upside down, just tilted a little bit, and the whole thing fell into the toilet. So there was no saving it, and it's just a fail. I don't know if it's a packaging, I mean, I would guess it's kind of a combo, maybe a packaging fail and a product fail because it's so soft. But ask Stephanie from the Daisy Girlie, I was telling her I was actually pretty upset that this was a dupe because I really loved this and I was going to go out and purchase it again, but why? I mean, why spend the money on this again when this is literally dead on? I couldn't even find a difference that would justify me purchasing this again. So it's nice to have something in a pressed version, but it's not worth spending the money again. So this is the Tarte Smooth Operator, and this is in one of my projects. This is just a packaging fail. And kind of, yeah, pretty much a packaging fail. There's quite a bit of powder in here now, but there's only 2 tiny little holes. I have to knock this against something to get it to come out. And then when I do that, a ton of product comes out. And this packaging, because it's a mini, is so, or like a sample size, is so small, I can't get a good brush in there. And any brush that I use to get it in here effectively, to get enough product, is like a fluffy brush. And that, like, this actual powder is so soft that it just goes everywhere. So I'm gonna use this up, but I feel like I'm wasting a lot of it to use it. But I like the actual product, I just don't like the way I have to access it, I guess. Very last, no, not the last, the second to the last fail that I have is this little Bath & Body Works candle, and it's not the scent, and it's not Bath & Body Works candles in general. It's the size. It's the fact that is a 1 wick, and if you can see, like up on the walls, you see how it's 2 different levels? You're really not supposed to have that, because now anytime I burn this, it's only going to burn the inner wax. It's not going to burn up here. I've been trying to take a lighter and like melt that down so that it's all even, but it never works. And the wick is so small, and I know they say to cut it so it doesn't get drowned or whatever, but it's so small already that it's like barely a flicker, and I think that it's hard for the candle, the wax, to stay liquid when the candle is just not substantial at all. So the size is just a fail. The good news is I only have 1 other of these, I think, and these were free products some way, somehow, with a coupon or something, you know, a free mini candle. And so I have 1 more product, and I will be right back because I gotta go grab it. Okay, so the last product I have is actually one that you guys have seen before because it's in my project to use it up. But this is and it's upside down, the Clean Express eye makeup remover. And I've used quite a bit of it. I'm down to here, so sneak peek for my project Use It Up finale. It might be gone by then, and thank God, because I mentioned in that video I really don't like this product at all. I don't feel like it does a really good job at taking off my eye makeup. I really have to rub at my eyes, and I really don't like that about it. I have found that what I do is I squeeze a bit of this onto a cotton round and I rub it in so it's not like a really jelly consistency. By the time I rub it in, it's just the pad is wet with it. So I've gotten around like the gel consistency that I really didn't care for, but the big issue is that this just doesn't take off my eye makeup the way I want it to. So I really think I need like a dual phase or a really strong eye makeup remover. over something like this. So I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but needless to say, I will not repurchase this again. I saw a meme the other day that was really funny. It was a picture of Mulan with half of her face with the makeup and half of her face without. Because there's that scene where she wipes her makeup off with her sleeve. And it said, so where did Mulan get that makeup remover and where can I buy it? Or what makeup remover is Mulan using and where can I buy it? And I thought it was hilarious because that, you know, she literally just goes like this with her sleeve, and that was it. Oh, they said, what makeup remover was on Mulan's sleeve and where can I get it? That's what it said. She literally just takes her sleeve and wipes one side of her makeup off. So that is it for my favorites. I don't have a song this time, so that is it. And losing light really quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
So the next favorite that I have is actually a blush in the pan. Okay. So the next product and so I have one more non-beauty favorite before I get to my